Here we are. We're on the set of our movie for Netflix, and it's action-packed.
This is the location where we start the oneer,
which is a series of long shots so we join together seamlessly to form a single continuous shot.
Begins in a car chase, and ends up on the street. And there's knife fights, gunfights. It's good fun.
The chase sequence that comes in the middle of the film, it's very intense. Sam committed an incredible amount of time and thought to pull that stuff off. He was strapping himself to the front of chase vehicles. It's as risky as it gets.
And Sam's right there in the thick of the action.
Sam, I've never seen a person capturing these kinds of shots like this. He's just holding the camera, and the car's going everywhere. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's just like a daredevil.
I'm definitely in my element. It's just very, very well choreographed and coordinated.
This has been the most intense amount of action I've ever done. Due to it being a oneer, we couldn't cheat it with stunt actors. We're achieving something that no one else has done before.
You hit him with the truck.
Yeah.
The constant challenge is how to push the envelope, to raise the bar for action.
I think it's going to surprise a lot of people.
We're ending this sequence with a bang. Don't try this at home.
Hey man, you're crazy or what?
This is Extraction.
Who are the players?
Biggest drug lord in India versus biggest drug lord in Bangladesh.
Here we are in India. We're on the set of our movie for Netflix. Aesthetically, I think this film is beyond unique. So vibrant and full of movement. You know, I don't think anyone shot a film like this here before.
We started the day with a traditional Indian blessing. It was great to infuse the production with a lot of Indian tradition.
India is like another level for cinema. I can't compare it to any other place.
You know, the general public would turn up in the thousands to watch us shoot. And every time they call cut, they'd cheer and clap. And so it was sort of like being in a Coliseum or something.
I was hired to help them out with the Indian cast and crew. We have huge number of crowds on a daily basis. It's been a fun experience so far, and I hope people watch it and love it.
India is a beautiful country. It's also rarely been seen in a modern international action film. Some beautifully cultural aspects of the story that would be enriched by setting it in India, and it really does pay off beautifully in the film.
It's a great opportunity for the world to see India.
It's definitely been a memorable shoot. I believe audiences are going to be pretty impressed by this one. I believe audiences are going to be pretty impressed by this one.
We make movies that kind of push the envelope and just do stuff that people haven't seen before. The constant challenge is how to raise the bar for action. Chris Hemsworth is an extremely physically gifted athlete. We're trying to get him to do as much as possible.
You do stunt works and fight scenes and hopefully achieving something that no one else has done before.
Everybody wants to see their heroes, like the actors doing the action. The challenge becomes how far can we push them safely? So we're trying to make sure we connect the action to the story and make sure that the action is story-driven.
I had sort of endless rehearsals. We were exhausted.
It's hard to stand outside for 12 hours in 100-degree heat.
It's good fun.
We'll shoot these scenes anywhere from 5 to 15 times. The Hemsworth was pushed very hard on the film. It's as risky as it gets.
A lot of gunfights. We did some hand-to-hand combat. It is as real as anything you've seen without any special effects or green screen. I've done a lot of action before, but not this sort of complexity and this kind of detail and this amount. It's definitely been a memorable shoot, and yeah, well, one that I wish I could repeat again and again.